In today's video, I'm going to look at installing this D1 spec catch can for my Supercharge 4.0 Jeep engine. The problem I have is after I installed the supercharger, blow-by got really excessive. As you can see right down there, the blow-by is horrible. I'll just remove part of the cone there. You'll be able to see. You can see it right there. It's just been gathering there, just been making a mess, and all inside this tube. It's a little bit oily too, but it's not from the K&N style filter either. It's from the oil pushing out from the engine. I noticed that blow-by increased huge after the supercharger was installed. So in the Jeep engine, the crankcase actually has two ports. This one here is your crankcase breather because it goes to your air intake, sucks it in, provides clean air, but also allows all the blow-by through. And your PCV valve is right through here, and on mine it loops around and goes into the top of the supercharger port. So any oil that would pass through there would just go through the supercharger and get burnt. But as you've seen, a lot of the oil comes through here, so what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the catch can. I got a spot for it right down there, drilled a hole. Got a bracket made, so we're going to run my line from the valve cover to one port on here, the other port back up to the breather. Then any oil will get caught and you'll be able to see it in the sight tube glass. So let's get everything set up. Alright, just got the catch can installed right down there, mounted on the battery tray. And now I'm going to hook up my intake back up and then start running the line from here to the catch can, from the catch can back to the other one. There we have it, it's all installed, the supercharger, Viper coil mod. Now I got the catch can because the supercharger is creating a lot of blow-by in the engine. How it's routed comes through this open end because the PCV valve, like I said, is in the back, goes to the upper intake on top of the manifold. Right through here, you just route it to wherever you want, wherever your setup is. So it didn't make any sense to show how I hosed it because you just hook up hoses and tighten them together. So my hose comes through here, I ran it underneath, comes to the catch can, comes out and into here where there's filtered air. That's pretty much it. That's it. Let's go collect some oil. Blow-by is a result of compressed gases sneaking past the piston rings. Every engine has blow-by, but as an engine wears out, that blow-by increases. Especially if you have a supercharged engine, the blow-by is greatly increased and the pressure in the crankcase usually has to go somewhere. The blow-by is going to take the path of least resistance. In the 4.0 engine, that path is through the crankcase breather. So the oil vapor is going to go through the tube, get deposited into the catch can, so nothing can get through to the intake. Alright, it's motherfucking beer time. That ends the video of doing the oil catch can in my Jeep TJ with the supercharged engine, the Viper coil mod. Kind of curious to see how much oil it will collect over, I don't know, next 10,000 K or so if the engine doesn't blow up before then. Once it blows up, engines are cheap. We'll just build another one. It's motherfucking beer time. I'm going to get going. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. And by the way, yeah, those catch cans are dirt cheap. Like around 40 bucks. I see them as cheap as like $12, $11 on Amazon, eBay, any of those places. Fucking, if you need one, don't spend a lot of time making one because it's not worth your time for the price that you could buy it. Anyways, I'm going to get going. I'll talk to you guys later.